Hey there, guys. Got this from T.W. Price. It's the Dawn version 2, I think. I saw this on my Instagram. So it was a, you know, pre-sale. Okay. So I signed up for that, paid for it, and then here it comes, and it's here. And I had contacted him through his Instagram, like, how do I do this? Because I don't always keep up with all the drops and where they're occurring and how to properly do it. So I was just like, walk me through this a little bit. And so you go in, you sign up, and then you're on. But you wait for the knife to get produced and to get shipped to you, and here it is. Okay. This is the Dawn version 2 V2 M390. He did a few Damasteel. Did he do some left hand? I can't remember, and this and that, but they were limited. But I wanted the blue, of course, and I think people are calling it the 32V, 32 volt blue, so it's a high voltage blue, I believe. And so this is kind of a pale blue, and it might be a little bit more blue if I've been handling it a lot, and I haven't hit it with Windex or anything, so it could be a little darker if I did that. I don't know, but I mean, titanium pocket clip. And you know what, they had some, if you look on his site, and I'll give you the link to it, there was some Mokutai or Timascus, extras that you could buy, including a pocket clip, etc. I like it the way it is. I mean, I like this matching. I'm good with it, really. And what was neat about this is that he didn't do a frame lock. Okay, it is a liner lock. And I kept thinking, I don't know why my brain kept rolling back, thinking this is OEM'd by Riyot, right? Riyot? No, this is Bestech. And he says so on his site. He's not hiding anything or whatever. I mean, this is his design, but obviously they're the OEM, they're the manufacturer. But great looking design. Very less is more, very straightforward, but elegant design. And he's a young guy, right? You've seen a picture of him on his site? He's like 21 years old or whatever. He started doing this stuff when he was, I don't know, 10 or 12 years old, designing knives, much to maybe his parents, going, what's up with this kid? But here he is, right? And something when you're 21 and you can get the trust of so many people to pay you $60,000 or $70,000 or whatever it is to do a run of these, right? Because these are not inexpensive knives to have made. And if you get 300, 400 people, whatever, I mean, you do the math. This is like, what, $310 or something? So, 310. So, geez, times 300 people or whatever. That's a lot. I could barely handle like my $20 overdraft checking account when I was 21 in college. So more power to you. Thank you. And 32 volt, 32V baby. So this is kind of pause and read and stuff like that. It started out as a late night project, spiraled into a childhood dream come true. And so, this you can pause and read. Pre-order is what I'm trying to say, advanced sale, pre-order. 7.5, 3.3, so it's not a 3-inch blade, it's not a 3.1 or a 3.25, it's 3.3. Overall length, 7.5 inches. And here's the rest of the information right here. Bestech is the OEM, okay? Changes from the previous model. Inset steel liner lock. Detent ball ramp. Ooh, you're getting schmancy there. Slightly thickened handles, of course, to accommodate the inset. And weight relief pockets, blah, blah, blah. And you would want that, right? right? Extended jimping. So we have a little thicker because we have to accommodate a liner lock where we have done that. How cool is that? And you know what? This satin finish on here almost looks hand rubbed. You know what I'm saying? Which is really time consuming to do. But I'm not sure that that's what that is. But it's nice, isn't it? So it's a good looking knife. And how heavy is it? And then we'll put a tape to it. But grams 103. That's not very heavy, is it? Let me go unit. Come on, you unit. It's about time for a battery change on this thing, I think, or maybe a complete change up to another scale. 3.64. Okay, 3.64. And it's a front flipper, and it does it really nicely. It's very smooth, very fidget friendly. Here it drops. Okay, you ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me. Okay, and you can finger flick it. Okay, you can probably you can thumb roll it or whatever. So, but it's not terribly small, not terribly big. It's relatively lightweight. It's got some nice milling on here. I like the overall look of it a lot. So, and it's an open design, okay? I don't know. I think I could have sacrificed and made it a little bit heavier if that's what it would have taken to do a bit of a backspacer here. I think it dresses up a knife if you throw a backspacer on it. So I could have lived with it if he would have put a backspacer here and around. Now let's see. Let's check out the dimensions. I'm sure he's right about it though. Yeah, 3.3 inch blade. Not bad. 3-inch cutting edge. And about 7.5 overall at 19 centimeters. So ergos, yeah, really nice. And you can jump forward here. Oh, by the way, we gotta grab a piece of paper. Let's cut some. You know what? Tried to cut with this part. That's not sharpened, dude. Okay, now. You know what? That's good. That's a good factory edge. A little on the plus side of what I've been doing lately. What I've been feeling lately are maybe factory and maybe factory with a little minus for not as sharp as maybe it should be. But this one, no, this is as sharp and with a little extra plus on there. So it's not scary sharp, but it's plenty sharp. And it's centered, no blade play, lock rock, any of that kind of stuff. But here it is, right? So hold on, let me grab my magnet. Okay, yeah, it is a steel liner. So you don't need like, a hardened steel insert or anything because it's not a titanium liner in here. And that would have probably made the knife more expensive if they would have done that setup. So this is fine as far as I'm concerned. So no billboarding on it. You wouldn't even know what knife it was. You would think maybe it's a custom knife, except it's almost smoother and more, you know what I'm saying? Than some customs. They have their character. That means that they're just a little bit off here and there. But this is very seamless. Very seamless. Detent. Let's talk about detent. Oh, it's pretty good. It's decent. It's probably what it should be, considering the fact that it's a front flipper. So you need to make sure you're not killing yourself with the front flip taking a lot of power. No, it needs to be able to be flicked pretty easily, and especially if you got a little cutaway fuller type thing as well. Well, let's take it apart. And there's no entrance from the front, so we can assume maybe that it's got a captured pivot. And let's kick this out. And is this a number 8 in the body? And yes, it is. And there's not a lot of hardware here, is there? I guess the screw for the pocket clip is underneath. But it doesn't look like it's left hand. Nope. Won't do a left-hander. So let's pop this open. And I'm trying to figure out if there's anything I'm forgetting here. Unless for some reason this screw goes all the way from the front. And if it does, then, there you go. See, I'm going, yeah, well, that wasn't going to come apart unless I did that, was it? Okay. Oh, and there you go. Just a little locator dowel pin thing. And okay, now it should come apart, right? Should, in theory. And there it is. And then there's your liner in here, which is anchored right back here. So that's there. Actually, it's pretty easy to disengage this liner. So that's good. And yeah, you can see a squared off area here. So there's where that, pivot is captured and will not spin. And then you got weight relieving, as he was saying, on the improvements that he's made on this version, which is just about all the things I think I would really want to consider. So here's your ceramic bearings, front and back. All right, so you got ceramic bearings, titanium, standoffs, weight relieving. Nice. It's captured pivot, nothing going on up here. That's fine. You've got steel washers in there. So looks like a nice little setup. Simple, but well done. Back with the Dawn V2. And you know what? Sometimes no disrespect to Bestech. I mean, they make a good quality knife, but sometimes I think their OEMs are better than their Bestech brand knives. And not necessarily because of the design thing. It's just this, I would have guessed, might have been a Riot, the way it really seems nice. And I guess I'd have to think, but yeah, there's some good ones that Bestech makes, I guess, that are right here in this same quality level. But they do a good job on OEMs, obviously. I think they did a really good job on here. I hope he's pleased with the way his knives came out, because I think it's a winner. All right, I'm going to leave you to it, my friends. Sub to my channel and check out this little Dawn version 2 TW Price. We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.